when I look at characters in professional wrestling, there's not that many that really, in my opinion, think to me, not really get me hooked on them. Really, they're characters, and they're not really getting over the crowd. When I look at the characters in the past that we've had, like the Bray Wyatts, the Undertakers, and Enzo Amore and Big Cass, they're the guys who have got over. But the last couple of weeks, I think this has probably been the best character on NXT we've seen for a while, and that has been Bobby Roode's glorious gimmick. I don't care what you guys say about it, because I mean, it's up to whatever you guys think. I mean, because in my opinion, this gimmick is getting over, man. Everybody's singing. We've all seen the Glorious Bomb videos on WWE's YouTube channel. We've seen how the crowd is super over with Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode can get over anyway, but he's super over with his character, and it really suits Bobby Roode down to the ground. And when he came to NXT, I was a bit skeptical what they was going to do with Bobby Roode, because obviously they cannot use the It Factor, Selfish Generation gimmick he had in TNA, because that was a TNA made gimmick. So I thought, was they going to repackage Bobby Roode and maybe call him Robert Roode again? I was thinking, not. I mean, they could have done that, because Robert is his real name, so they could have used Robert Roode, but they didn't repackage him. They kept him as Bobby Roode, and they tweaked his It Factor character and called it the Glorious. Instead of It Factor, he's Glorious, and this Glorious character is getting him over it. I know he's only won one match, but him and Ty Dillinger in this last episode of NXT are teaming up, and I think this could be a great tag team. I don't know about Ty Dillinger. I haven't seen much of the guy because I don't watch NXT much. But when I can catch NXT, in my opinion, the one guy that is interested in NXT right now is Bobby Roode. I mean, he's the guy that is cutting the great promos. He's over with the crowd. He's got a fantastic character. And in the WWE right now, here's a guy in Bobby Roode that the WWE should be putting on the main roster right now. Because especially on Monday Night Raw, where there's a lack of good characters right now on Monday Night Raw. I mean, you look at Monday Night Raw, you've got KO, who's a great heel. I like KO as a heel. Jericho's awesome. His stupid idiot cat, that heel thing, Jericho's going is awesome. Then you've got, and then that's it really. You've only got two heels really who are really good on Raw. Now Seth Rollins is now turned babyface. So now, this is a perfect chance after the Dusty Rhodes tournament for the tag titles that you put Bobby Roode on the main roster. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen in the Survivor Series or not, but you could work this into an angle where maybe Triple H brings up one of his other so-called kids from NXT, and he says, you know what, I've got a plan that NXT is going to take over Monday Night Raw, and he says, I'm going to make Raw glorious. And then Bobby Roode's glory bombs come on screen. Bobby Roode comes out. He gets a good reaction from the crowd, and then that's he debuts. You book him slowly, potentially to a United States Championship run, and then maybe elevate him to like an AJ Styles level, so where you basically get into a WWE Universal title reign down the line, maybe up to a WrestleMania or something like that. That's how I would book Bobby Roode. So yeah, and in my opinion, Bobby Roode on Raw would just fit in a great main event feud. I mean, he could feud with somebody like, I don't know, maybe a babyface Jericho if he ever turned face, or Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn and Bobby Roode would be a good feud, because they're both from Canada. I mean, it could be like a Canadian feud. They could have, said that they met up at a training, that they trained on the Indies before they made it big in WWE. And then they could do a lot of things with Bobby Roode. They could have a Bobby Roode, and something for Neville to do is Bobby Roode versus Neville. I mean, Bobby Roode could adapt to Neville's style, and Bobby Roode him and Neville could have a fantastic match, if they do it right. But in my opinion, the WWE have an awesome thing going on with Bobby Roode, and WWE do not ruin Bobby Roode, because Bobby Roode is one of those talents that is rare that you're gonna see. Is kind of one of those guys that are ready made for the WWE. Like, he's got the WWE look, like the WWE like, because he's not, he's got the WWE look, he's got the, the image that the WWE like. So please, WWE push the guy, because he's got everything that, he's got on the mic, he can be a great heel, he can be a good babyface, but I prefer him as a heel, but, it's up to whatever you think. But in my opinion, Bobby Roode's glorious gimmick is awesome. Probably the best gimmick arc on NXT right now. And that's my thoughts on that. So leave your thoughts in the comments and tell us what you guys brag out.